Better watch out. Today we're bringing you facts about killer bees. The technical name for a killer bee is the Africanized honeybee. So why are they called Africanized bees? They're a cross between the European honeybee and the Africanized honeybee. There was this beekeeper who wanted to breed bees for the southern tropical area of South America. The European bee didn't do so well in the southern tropical climate, so that beekeeper got some African bees, bred them with the European bees, and that's how we get our Africanized bees. So this beekeeper decides to collect 26 bees from Africa, and he takes them to Brazil, where he keeps them in these little containers that are locked to keep them separated. And one day, a door was left open, and one of those queen bees escaped, mated with a drone, and created these Africanized bees that spread through Central America to Mexico and a large portion of the USA. It's virtually impossible to distinguish the difference between a killer bee and a honeybee. In fact, scientists have to complete complex statistical measurements or genetic studies to distinguish the difference between the two. Although killer bees do look like honeybees, they do have a behavioral difference, where killer bees tend to swarm much more frequently than the honeybee. So if a beekeeper messes with a hive too much, Africanized bees have been known to just completely leave that hive, relocate someplace else, and build a completely new hive. Another difference between the Africanized bees and honeybees are that the Africanized bees tend to guard their hives with more guards and a larger alarm territory. Another difference between the bees are that an Africanized bee has been known to chase its victim up to a quarter of a mile, where a regular honeybee would probably just give up. The Africanized bee originated in Brazil. They've continually moved north. It's estimated that they move north about a mile a day. The Africanized bee has continued to move north. They've even recently seen them all the way up in Utah. Africanized bees are generally known to be an invasive species. But here's something I bet you didn't know. The European bee isn't as productive, so some beekeepers keep Africanized bees on purpose. The Africanized bee really is not any more venomous than a regular honeybee. The difference would be that they're more aggressive and tend to swarm more often. The Africanized bee is the most dangerous animal in America. More people die from bee stings than any other animal. Despite all the big scare of the Africanized bee, the fact is only 1 or 2 people in America die each year from the bee stings. Here's some good news. The Africanized bee has recently become re-domesticated. The more they've bred with regular honeybees, the less aggressive they've become, and they've also become more docile. In a future video, facts about kissing. In a future video, facts about cats. Meow. In an upcoming video, grab your racket and get to the court because we're bringing you facts about tennis. Thanks for watching today's video. Please be sure to rate it and leave any comments or suggestions. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, you know you want to subscribe. We have so many more videos coming up, so many more fun facts. Hit the yellow button.
Now you're really tricking me up. I'll try it again. So this beekeeper decides he collect. In fact, scientists have to complete statistical. I still forgot it. Dang it. So these Africanized bees are more aggressive. They tend to swarm and attack. that's why they get their name Killer Bee. Okay. Scientists have to complete a complex... Oh, I said it again. Dang it. Almost. One moment. I want to say, actually, I'm not allowed to. Despite all this hype on the Africanized bee, what are they doing together? Oh, thank you. Good grief. It's hard to be a bee. Oh, it's hard to be a bee.